So the problem actually happens with our what's where's my text editor? The problem actually happens with the app Google Apps accounts, and there's a what is it there? It tries to lock it down to people just in your Google Apps domain. And even though it says you can invite people from outside, that doesn't seem to be working. All right, I'm just going to drop this on Twitter real quick with the new URLs, and then we can move forward. One of these days I'll have to look for some APIs for that. There we go. All right, and then what else do we need to do here? Oh, I should probably drop that in chat. Okay. Now we can go back to we actually just pulled up this PR was the next one up before while you were trying to join. So is this what you were hoping to talk about?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or did you have something else you want to cover first?
Just to get, let me find it here. More eyes on this software PR. Looks like the original maintainer has added new commits fixing problems that there were before. Not sure exactly why the build is failing, but if someone could take a look at this. Trying to remember how you send things in chat here. Oh, here we go.
Left-hand side, there's a little blue. Yeah. Oh, hi. Okay. So let's take a look here. Okay, so Okay. So it's so your question around this was since it's been updated, like what's the next step, or what was I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'd like to add more to it once it's merged.
Okay.
I was gonna write one myself, but I figured I might as well just go off of this one.
Okay. Well, let's. Send ceiling. So we got the contributor response. So we just need so the tests are failing. What's failed? Oh, Windows. Uh,
It's one of those obscure ones too, where it's like did not get a matching thing from blank, or could not pull from backtrace.
and there's no link to the failed build.
At least that's what it was. Maybe the error is it just didn't even make one.
Yeah, I was unable to build non-mergeable. Okay, that's lovely. So so there's merge conflicts. Okay. All right, so we got a contributor response. We'll stick this back in maintainer review. And all right. Let's see. So those merge conflicts might be. All right, so let's see. So I wonder if stuff we merged into it might need a rebase. Which is why it's.
And I wonder if that might be because cloud or something was changed.
Yeah.
He touches on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, let's. All right. Well, yeah. Might need a few more. Oh, that's wrong. yeah, I mean, if the if it's just a rebase and if the lens questions were answered in full there, then it's probably ready to merge because it's not changing anything else additional. It's just adding new bits that are being or just adding new bits to be monitored or checked for. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What next?
Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to look at, Chris?
Not that I see at the moment. Oh, I did have one. Sean assigned this to himself a bit ago.
Okay.
There hasn't been any movement on it.
Yeah, Sean actually just got back today from FOSDEM and Config Management Camp, so he just got back in the country.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. So I'll just
Yeah.
wait on that then.
Yeah, so yeah, he's pretty much been out of the loop since he assigned himself to this. So I'm sure that will be on his hit list when he gets back around. But I will. All right. So I pinged Sean on that, and so after he settles back and catches back up, I'm sure he'll focus his attention on that for you.
Cool.
If not, just hammer him on the thing about it, or ping me or one of the other guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so then we'll jump back into Chef pull requests, and this happens to be Chris's PR.
Haven't we? This looks familiar to me.
Yeah, I think we've looked at this one before, but
Yeah, I just haven't got a chance to work on the testing yet.
okay.
But the build did pass. I just need to add an RSpec test. I guess you
Yeah.
may have kicked that off probably.
So this is waiting for contributor response. This is core chef. All right. Cool. Yeah. So when you got specs added there, they'll kick off another test. most of the tests, or the build's going to pass for most cases, unless you put tests in that end up failing. Well, cause I believe most of the build process is just running. There's some syntax checking and then tests. So since there's no compile step for Ruby stuff, it's the tests are really what are really what make the builds pass or fail. So it's mainly check that you definitely didn't break it, or you probably didn't break any functionality with that, because no other tests broke. But it's good to have tests around, make sure your stuff works as expected.
Right.
Yep. So cool. Awesome. All right. Now we'll go back to our pull request list. Let's see what else we have without a label. Change audit DSL method to control group. So let's see what that looks like.
Just one person likes it.
Let's see.
Is this just waiting for Tyler to merge?
Squashed. Ready to merge. Verified.
So
If
Mark is the maintainer.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get this one in.
Come on. Add this, please. And then what's the group here? Chef Core. Well, let's grab maintainers. All right, so we will ping the maintainers here. But I'm gonna guess Claire's gonna give a thumbs up to her own, so we don't have to pay. All right. Next one up. Allow downgrade and RPM package. So let's see what 2692 is. So that's been merged. All right, so then this, so we need to get rebased on top of that. Okay. So that's labeled and
So we're waiting for 2692 to get merged.
it's already, that's been merged. So now she needs to rebase against.
2692 is merged?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just can't read, apparently.
Yep. Yeah, 2692 is merged. And so we just need a rebase, and then we can evaluate that. Let's see. Now we want to support HTTP or FTP source in the RPM package. All right. Let's. So, okay. So if I'm maybe I'm not reading this right, but it's just adding an additional check here to see if it's got. Oh yeah. Okay. So first it checks to see if it's got a URI. Then checks to see if file exists. Then it says, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And there's a test for it. Okay, let's get some maintainers to review this.
I think that's what that is.
Let's see. Go to Chef, then maintainer review. And I get my list up. Maintainers.
If we created a group and Git, we might be saving ourselves some typing.
Yeah. So the problem is the maintainers can be modified by pull request. So then we've got to either keep updating the group in
Yeah.
Git, or just automate this whole part of the process.
Well, I think right now having to like look up the maintainers each time seems a little
Yes.
too much fun. Not to mention that we're going to have to add them to maintainers in the groups if they're external maintainers so that they can actually commit to the repository anyhow. So we're kind of stuck with that maintaining that maintainers group.
Yeah.
I think the rate of adding maintainers via pull requests has been kind of slower, I would say now. I guess not happening every day.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And there might even be a group. Somebody might have went and created one, but it's.
Yeah, we can sort that offline.
Yeah. All right. I should say. No. All right. What else we have? Implement live streaming for execute resources. Let's see what's going on here.
Now, what does this guy know about Chef?
I don't know. Seems Seems like seems like a sketchy submission here. All right, so there's a lot of conversation going here. We'll label this with Core Chef because that's what it's for, and we'll hop on out. And then there's this hour package provider. Which is probably the last thing we'll look at today.
I think this definitely deserves good squash, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mentions the OpenSSL connect returns looks like a non-zero execode, but this might be an SSL v3 problem. This would be on Travis's side, though, right?
Travis and AppFair, but that it's probably I never read server certificates. Yeah, I have to look at what the build definition's doing and how it's setting the machine up, what chef version it's putting on there, and let's. So it's got a bit of work to do there yet. So that's probably why they haven't squashed yet. Because there's still some to-dos on this PR. Okay. All right. Well, we've at least got the current list of pull requests at least classified. Got one or two of them there that looked like they're ready for merge. So we pinged a few maintainers, and we looked at that Ojai one here. Just might need a rebase, and then should be ready to go.
Okay. How does the release process work exactly? I know there's like a thing, but like a lot of them I see get marked for ready for release or ready for merge, and I didn't know. It's just kind of like when someone has time to merge them in.
Yes. So ready for merge is kind of waiting for somebody who's got the time to pull them in, deal with any merge conflicts if there are any, make sure any readmes and change logs get updated, that kind of thing. So it's usually not just a hit the merge button and run happily along the way. This process is kind of in an evolving state right now because we're working towards getting everything on to nightly builds, so that the stuff we get merged we can ship right away, and then with a little bit longer schedule for the package builds that will ship on a more consistent schedule. But until that point, it's kind of ambiguous. I think we're shooting to get another Chef client release out soon. But yeah, the stuff that's in like ready to merge, that's primarily waiting on a maintainer who has or a committer who's got the cycles to do that. And that's something Lamont's been doing a bunch of that recently. That's something I was hoping to start spending some time on this week. It's probably not going to happen at least until Friday, maybe, for myself. But yeah, it's just a matter of people finding the cycles to go through, do the merge, make sure that any merge conflicts are dealt with, and then that all of the documentation stuff is updated. And it's not intensive work; it just takes time. So
That makes sense.
Yep. Cool. Then I'm going to shut this thing down because Mark and I have another meeting we have to bounce over to.
All right. Have
Cool.
a good week.
We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Thanks for being so persistent to get on. All right.